Alright, we're going to give you a sneak peek of the beta on the Tek Recon app. This device is already launched. We're going to launch the second device just to give you a sense of the preview screen. We've got some animation that's going on here. There will be sound effects. We've got the volume turned off. I can actually just skip through that and go straight through to the launch screen as you have with the other device here. So within the launch screen we have three options: select a game, leaderboards, armory. We'll get to select a game in a minute. The leaderboards are being connected to the website, and the website is basically going to host gameplay, and we're going to have a global leaderboard that will rank players based upon performance, and that's something we're really excited about. We think it'll create some unique competition for the gameplay. Let's first go into the armory. So within the armory, I have already created a loadout here for the sniper, and within that I have the ability to choose a blaster, a scope, a sound effect, or a power-up. Each one of these are customizable, so I am going to use the hammerhead blaster. I'll leave it there. When it comes into scopes, I have a few different scopes to choose from. There's a couple here that will be optional, but each one of these are dynamic scopes, so I'm going to select that scope, and we'll see that as we progress with the app. Sound effects, again, customization. That's one of the features that we want to be able to do for this. So here's the different sound effects that we have loaded here. I like that one. We'll select that. And finally, power-ups. Not going to spend a lot of time on this, but this is just some standard type power-ups you would get in video gameplay that we've incorporated into the live action online gaming element of Tek Recon. So things like Tech Virus, Scrambler, Wiretap, Medic, Invisibility, Radar Hack, Disable Your Flag, and Drone Attack. So I'm going to choose the Drone Attack because I think that's a pretty cool, everyone loves a drone attack. So when I'm good to go, I have several different loadouts that I can choose from. You can see I've set up a hunter, a combat, as well as a destroyer, but because of the game that I'm going to play, I'm going to choose my sniper, hit select, and I'm going to launch now into the main screen. And from here we go into our gameplay. So selecting the game, I can go solo, where this is just an opportunity to practice with the app feature, and there's some really cool things you can do with that. But let's go right into the gameplay. So I can create a game or join a game. So in this case I'm going to create a game. There's three different games: Capture the Flag, which is pretty straightforward; Isolation, which is you versus everyone else; and then Team Supremacy, which is basically your team versus the other team, and everything is tracked through the app. We're going to play Capture the Flag, so I'm going to play that game, select that. I'm going to just leave it with the default settings, but there is some customization. You can see now that I have the option of being on the green team or the orange team simply by tapping the screen. We'll stick on the green team. And from this device, once this game is created, I can come in, select a game. I'm now going to join a game. It's going to scan and see there's another Capture the Flag game ready to go. I then press that, and now you can see both devices are connected. Since I'm the game originator, I'm the one that starts the game. So I'm going to take my device and actually hit start. Well, let me put it into a blaster first, because I think that's actually a good way to view it. Wow, dry fire. So I lock it in, this clamps down, and we're good to go. So when I hit start now, you're going to see we're going to get the countdown. And there's going to be a quick tutorial. It talks about the radar, the ammo counter, the zoom with the altimeter, the walkie-talkies, and the vision modes, as well as a menu where you drop down to activate different things. So you're now looking at our office, look at that, through the scope, and you can see from the radar point of view that the other device is left, and I can track the movement of that device as it's moving around the building. That's pretty cool. I can also, as I turn, you'll see that this scope is turning with me, so it's measuring not only on the radar but also which way I'm facing. Now, a really cool feature, of course, is to be able to communicate. Well, actually, let me show you the zoom feature. So here's the scope. What I'm going to do is I'll be able to tap in the center of the scope, zoom in on that particular object, zoom out again, have different vision modes. So we go from night vision to infrared to X-ray back to regular. And how about some walkie-talkies? Harold, do you have a read?
Tek Recon command, preparing to capture the flag.
Got it. And finally, of course, how do you get the sound effects? Well, this device isn't actually set up yet to integrate with the screen, but you'll notice there's a small pin there. That pin, every time I fire the trigger, is going to tap the screen. we get the sound effects, and you'll notice at the same time the ammo counter will be changing. Once I'm out, it'll tell me to reload. I simply hit it, and it resets back to the original amount. And that's a quick peek at the Tek Recon app.